let's go ahead and get started. We're on our way to the gym. Now we're catching quite a bit of traffic, but thankfully it's pretty sunny. It's been pretty cold the last couple of days. I think it was raining maybe on the weekend, if I remember, if not towards the end of last week. So thankfully it looks like everything's gonna be pretty clear this week, which kind of gives me the green light to finally get a car wash, man. I gotta clean my car inside and out. So we might take it to a spot, have them work their magic. That way we have a clean a clean car to move around with. Now, today is Tuesday. We have not Tuesday. Yeah, it is Tuesday. What am I talking about? Today is Tuesday. I was about to say today's Monday, but today is Tuesday. We're gonna be hitting some chest. We're gonna be hitting some triceps, and we're gonna be hitting some hamstrings. Now, you should already know the deal. We're gonna have some type of pressing movements to start off. I'm thinking some incline will be pretty nice. That's if that spot is not taken, because it's been getting pretty busy at the gym, man. It's been getting pretty busy at the gym. So hopefully the heavier dumbbell racks aren't taken. If not, I think we're gonna maybe do some Smith machine incline press to kind of start off chest. Now I'm thinking 2 sets. After that, move over to some cable pressing. I think that'll be good for 2 sets. Now, if everything else is taken, I think we might just start off with cable pressing again, because we did that last time and it felt hella good. So we might try that again. It's kind of basically another type of pressing movement, and we're also going pretty heavy, so it's a nice one. So we might start off with the cable press, or we might start off with the Smith machine or some dumbbells. It just kind of depends on what's open. When it comes to a lot of the public gyms, even this one, it's kind of a mix of a private and public gym, just because of the price point. Usually, the difference between publics and private gyms is really the price point, man, because it gets more expensive and it has a little bit more tailored machines. It kind of attracts a different crowd. But it gets pretty busy at this one, or recently, because they started opening it up to the public. So it's been getting pretty busy. So we'll see what we end up moving around to, or we'll see what we end up doing. Now we're going to do 4 pressing movements. That's usually been the sweet spot. And then we're going to be moving over to maybe some dips, or we might just do some peg deck. Now I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that that peg deck machine isn't broken, man, because for at least it's gonna be maybe like a month. The C doesn't go up or down, so adjusting it feels, you can't adjust it at all. So the way it's set up right now, it's all the way at the bottom. So really, when you're doing them, it feels hella weird. It feels hella weird. So hopefully they already fixed that up, and maybe we'll get to do that. But I think worst case scenario, we might do some dips. Dips have been feeling hella good, so we might just do that. We might just do that. Now, ever since we also figured out how to use the assisted pull-up machine station, we can use it for non-weighted, non-assisted dips and non-assisted pull-ups as well. So that's just another station that we're gonna be able to use for whatever we want to use now, which is pretty nice. And the angles for the pull-ups on those, men, just feel so good. I feel I can really activate both lats really well. So I think we're gonna be trying to stick to that one as much as we can whenever we're doing pull-ups. But enough about back. Let's get back into today's workout. So we're gonna maybe do some dips in that station. If not, we'll find something else out. There's quite a few at the gym, which is nice. After that, we're gonna move over to tricep, man. For tricep, you guys already know, some push downs, some crossbody work, and we'll finish it off with some overhead. That's kind of been the go-to, and we've been trying to progress little by little as we continue to move up with weight. And we've already been seeing some progression, man. I've already been noticing from when we first started at the gym, things felt hella heavy, but now I feel like my body really adjusted to the weights there, because if you guys kind of move around through different gyms, you guys will know that the weight in one gym feels a little bit different than the weight in another gym. So you kind of have to kind of adjust to it a little bit more. So just kind of be a little bit careful. Let's say you're going to another gym, some things, or your PR for something you're going with, or whatever, maybe just a heavy lift. Try to keep in mind that sometimes the weights kind of feel a little bit different. Sometimes it can be a little bit lighter, or sometimes it can be a little bit heavier. So kind of keep that in mind. That way you don't get hurt. But for sure at this gym, and the resistance and everything from the cable stacks to the Smith machines, everything feels hella heavy, which is nice. Which is nice because whenever we go to a commercial gym, man, I already know we're gonna be stacking up some good weight. But we're gonna be doing some push downs, some crossbody work, and some overhead, 6 sets of chest, 6 sets of triceps, and then we're gonna be doing some hamstrings. For hamstrings, I'm thinking some laying curls. Worst case scenario, we end up doing some standing curls if that laying curl machine is taken. Now, we're gonna do 3 of those. I think I'm just gonna record the first one, and then we're gonna move over to some type of RDL. We'll see what we end up doing. Either the dumbbells, that one usually seems like it's always free, and I can maybe just kind of grab a corner and really just do RDLs there. Now, what's good about some movements, man, is you don't really need a lot of space for like things like biceps, like bicep curls, maybe like some overhead stuff. If you're not doing it with a cable stack, you can kind of grab a corner, grab some weights, and you can fucking just go ham, which is nice. Which is nice. Now, I'm hoping that we can do the 100s today for RDLs. I think that should be good. Last time we did them, they felt pretty good. They didn't like strain my hamstring at all because there's been times where I've grabbed the 100s and they felt a little bit weird after the first set. So I want to be a little bit careful. I want to make sure that I'm not getting hurt because the last thing I need is a hamstring tear, man. That's the last thing that I need. And then we're going to be done. Now, we're also going to be getting a haircut after the gym today. So we're kind of in a hurry. We're kind of in a hurry. We're going to have to try to blast through the workout as much as we can. But also, we also got to give myself a little bit of grace too. I got to like give myself some resting periods in between because the last thing I need is to get hurt. Not to get hurt, but to be fucking dying there breathing hella hard. So we're still gonna try to take our breaks as much as we can, but we're gonna hurry it up. The breaks might be a little bit more minimal than usual, so a lot less of them. I already might just superset. We'll see. I don't really like supersetting, man, because I really just like focusing on one particular exercise. And when you superset, man, let's say you start off with some tricep pushdowns. You fucking go hard in those. And then after that, you go straight into some bicep curls, man. I don't know. I feel like once it comes to the bicep curls, I'm not gonna have that much energy, man, because I've already fucking been hammering my triceps, used all my energy. And so I feel like that second muscle group that you want end up targeting during a superset, I feel like it ends up not being as beneficial as you would like it to be. Now it can be less time consuming so you can get through your workout a lot faster, but I feel like if you can try to stick to just one particular muscle group at a time, that way you can focus as much as you can and just fucking go hard on that. I think that's what's been working over time. Because before, I think when we first started back in college, man, we were supersetting all the time. We were doing from triceps to biceps. Sometimes I would do fucking, I don't know, I would do like RDLs or like shrugs, and I would go do biceps. I don't know what I was thinking. It was just kind of me just thinking that whatever work I was putting into the gym was gonna work out, or however much time I was gonna be in there. So I was wasting a bunch of time, a lot of fluff work. But thankfully, after some time, man, we got the grasp of everything, and now we really tailored everything down to what we like to our body and everything, which is nice. Which is nice because once you kind of get to that, man, you can really start playing with different variables to see what like different changes that there are. Because at the beginning, everything seems kind of hella big. Seems hella big. You're like, damn, I gotta keep track of this. I gotta keep track of that. But once it becomes muscle memory, you can like just have those. You can start changing those little variables little by little with like macros and things like that as you go, or even with exercises to see how much volume you need, if you need to like tone it down or whatever it might be. So just kind of give yourself a little bit of time too. When it comes to the gym, mostly if you're like I'm gonna just call it first year. I know it's not like a school, but it's like a first year, right? It's your first year at the gym. It's really just to kind of not tone everything down, but to grasp everything and to really kind of get your compound movements down, to kind of start figuring out that mind muscle connection, figuring out a routine, figuring out how to build your program into your daily routine so that way you can keep going to the gym consistently. So it takes a minute. It takes a minute. So don't feel too bad if you're starting off and everything seems kind of super crazy, super big. Just kind of take it day by day, focus on one thing, grasp that thing. Let's say your nutrition, grasp that first, then grasp the gym. I would say grasp the gym first and then your nutrition, just because at the gym is really where you're going to be building out muscle, you know, and you have to kind of have a good grasp to get those gains. So after you're kind of getting a little bit adjusted to the gym, then kind of get a little bit more adjusted to the next thing. Like for example, your food intake, your water intake, vitamins, and things like that, and just kind of slowly start progressing that way. Now, we have the Panda Subs pre workout here already in our little Gatorade bottle. We actually need to stop by Costco pretty soon because we need to buy more Gatorade. We need to buy more building. We need to buy a few more things. I'm quite an eater, man. I be eating a lot. I be eating a lot, so I be going through food pretty quickly. Now, I think I'm just gonna skip over now to the gym. I'm gonna take my pre. We're getting pretty close. Let's hope it's not a pack one because I'm running a little bit short on time to my haircut. So we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna be starting off with these because there's a bit of a class starting, and we're not gonna be able to use that section now. This kind of just reminds me that I get more proactive when it comes to finding other gyms, man. Because it's not viable to be in this one with how packed the gym gets with the classes. It's not a bodybuilding gym, as I would say. It's just you can't even use space. So we're for sure gonna be finding some stuff out throughout the week and then checking out other gyms. So I might make a little bit more of a detour and go a little bit more out of my way to another gym. Let's go ahead and warm up. I think we'll start out. All right, let's get us feet first. And then while I wait, it's already about to get fucking loud as shit. I'm also gonna move, I think, the seat a little bit more up. Then I'm gonna move myself a little bit more to the left. I can already feel it's a little bit lopsided. I just want to get some blood flowing real quick. Let's adjust it. Okay. Now we're gonna do 50 kg. Let's go find some 2.5s and see how that goes. I'll be right back. We found it was close by. Okay. Let's hopefully get Jasmine to help us push the other one. And then we'll start. We got 7. Or did we get 8? I think we got 7. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's do one more just like that. And then we'll move to a different pressing movement. That's pretty good though. I'm kind of thinking for our second one, might do 50 kilograms. So just drop the 2.5 and do that. I think that might be good. Just fucking try that. Hope for the best. Oh, that last one was a fucking grinder, but we got it. Let's move on to the next one. Now, we're gonna go do some demos, but I'm gonna play around with the weight a little bit because it's for sure gonna feel fucking heavier than if we were to just start off with the dumbbells right away. But I think that'll be a good second pressing movement, and then we're gonna maybe do some dips. I think that'll be good. We're almost done. Kind of. It's time for our second pressing movement. After this, I'm thinking we're gonna be doing some dips. Now we for sure have to go down a little bit just because we already did those cable presses. So I'm thinking instead of the 80s, we might just fucking do 70s and 75s. Maybe start with 75s and see how that goes. If that one feels too heavy, then maybe we'll go down to the 70. I think that'll be good. Let's see how many we can get. Actually, I'm gonna take out my watch. I wish me like here. Let's drop some element. Let's shake off the racetrack. And let's hit it for maybe 2 to 3 more. Just get on kicking my ass. But after this, I'm thinking I might just go do the assisted ones? What are they called? Assisted dips. So we might do those to finish off. We'll have to see. Let's hit this one for maybe 2 to 3 more with the 70. And I'm thinking for our second set and final set, we'll do 70. Okay. That wasn't too bad. One more just like that. I'm thinking with the 70. I'm gonna go wipe my face. I'll be right back. Cheers. Am I excited for this? Not really. I have to do it? Yeah.
We barely got 6. I kind of want to cross it. Let's take a 15-second breather. And then we'll hit this one for hopefully 2 more. We'll see. All right. That was pretty good. Let's go do some dips now. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some dips now. I already went ahead and set it up. So we're gonna be doing some body weight. Depending on how that goes, we might do some assisted, take off the 45 that's on the assisted tier. Because what I usually like to do is put a plate on the assisted kind of pad where it helps you out. Because with this one, you can't really kind of like fold it in or anything. So you have to put a little bit of a weight on there to hold it down. Okay. Let's fucking go hard. Let's try to get at least a solid. I don't know, man. Maybe 8 to 10 is what I'm fucking hoping for. We'll see. Holy shit. Okay, we did 8. For sure, I think on the next one, we'll do a bit of an assisted dip. Maybe we'll have the... Maybe we'll take off the 45s. And then we'll add maybe 25 to 30 pounds of assistance. Which honestly shouldn't be too much. But just enough. Where it gives me maybe a few extra reps. Okay. Now, for this last one, we're gonna do assisted. We're gonna have maybe 30 pounds of assistance, which shouldn't be too much. It's right at the top of the pinch. So it can give me at least a solid 8 to 10. Is it? Let's go ahead and do our push downs now. I think we might stick to this side, to the gym, honestly, just this particular area, because we can do everything here, from our crossbody work to our push downs to our overhead. So I think we're gonna stick here. Let's fucking maybe take 127 for a ride. See how it feels. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope I don't regret this too. Okay, that's a good one. We got 6 with the 127, which is honestly a progression. Because usually we struggle around the 110, and I'm not call that a W. Okay. Let's do a last one. Let's say 110 for a ride. Oh, but that's it. That's just some crowd body work now. That's pretty good. Okay. Now, we don't really need a handle for our crossbody work because we can just use these as a bit of a grip. And they honestly work pretty good. I would even say sometimes even better than grips themselves. There we go. Oh, maybe we can do like 28. I'm gonna start off. Try 44. You know I'm gonna call 5 a W. A little bit of a pause then. Let's get a few more on our right. On my left, maybe 2 more. I think I'll be pretty good. Um, others I just lose same weight for the second set. I ended up doing a drop set because I was catching up with one of the homies. So with this one for sure, we'll do a bit of a drop set. Now we drop set for the second set. That's good. 3, 4 more maybe. We got 5. Okay, that was pretty good. I think it's time for some overhead. Finish off triceps. All right, you gotta hurry up and pump these out, man. We're have 15 minutes to do fucking hamstring, so we'll see how this fucking goes. You know, because we're short on time, I'm kind of thinking that I'm just gonna record the first set and then just fucking pump out the second one as fast as we can, man. I don't think I really have a choice. That way I can at least show you guys one set. One more just like that. I don't think I'm gonna record it just so I can kind of get this over with real quick. Okay. I actually decided that I'm gonna record our overhead work, but I don't think I'm gonna record the hamstring work just so I can hurry up and actually have a pose down as well, because we're for sure fucking running low on time. Okay, I'm gonna go do some hamstrings. I'll see you guys for the pose down up next. Okay, we gotta hurry up and do this pose down, so it's gonna be a bit of a quick one. Saturday was a good fucking Tuesday, a little bit out of order, but it kind of is what it is when it comes to some of these gyms, man. It's been getting a lot more busy here at our gym, which is a little bit unfortunate for us. It's really hard to find some machines because they kind of have one of each. It's a little bit unfortunate compared to other bigger gyms. But the homie Brandon and I might check out a gym on Monday, so stay tuned for that. We'll have to see if we end up making it happen. But for right now, the plan is to go check out a different gym on Monday and see what we end up doing, man. Because this gym is it's something else with this music and the class going on. It's just not viable when it comes to making content. Anyways, enough talking. Let's hurry up and do this post out. Look at the back of them. At 6:09, we barely have time. Today was a good fucking chest day, good tricep day. Now, and good hamstring day. We fucking have to fucking rush. Be a little bit late, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'll see you guys in the next video for some back, for some shoulder. Remember, stay consistent. Don't skip your cardio.